Why do we choose lies over uncomfortable truths? We say we want honesty, clarity, reality. But when truth arrives, unfiltered, unpolished, inconvenient, most people turn away, not because they're weak, but because they're human. Truth demands something. It doesn't just inform, it asks. It says, change how you see the world. Let go of what made you feel safe. Face what you've avoided. And that is terrifying. Lies, on the other hand, are soft. They don't confront. They comfort. They say, you're fine. You're right. You don't need to change. Stay asleep. It's easier here. And so we agree, not out loud, not deliberately, but quietly, subtly. We choose the narrative that soothes, not the one that stings. We tell ourselves the relationship is fine, because admitting otherwise would mean facing loneliness. We tell ourselves we're okay, because crumbling feels unsafe. We tell ourselves we've moved on, because grief is heavier than we expected. We tell ourselves the problem is them, because it's easier than holding a mirror. These lies don't always sound like lies. They sound like logic. They sound like survival. But beneath the surface, truth waits, not to punish, but to free. We avoid uncomfortable truths because they demand action. They don't just change our thoughts. They change our lives. And sometimes we're not ready for that. So we stay in the job, the habit, the story, the version of ourselves we no longer believe in. Because leaving would mean becoming someone new. And becoming someone new means letting the old self die. But here's the quiet tragedy. Lies protect your comfort. Truth protects your soul. Lies preserve the image. Truth uncovers the real. And over time, comfort begins to decay. It grows heavy. It becomes tension in the body, numbness in the mind, distance in your relationships. Because you can only lie to yourself for so long before your spirit starts to ache. The truth doesn't hurt you. The resistance to it does. And when you finally face the thing you've been avoiding, there is grief, yes. There is pain. But there is also light, the kind that only comes when illusion fades. So how do we stop choosing lies? We begin by listening to the small voice beneath the noise, the one that speaks in stillness, that asks uncomfortable questions, that doesn't care if you look good, only if you're honest. You don't need to tear everything down. You just need to stop pretending. Start small. Tell the truth in your thoughts. Admit what's not working. Name what you truly feel. Let go of what no longer fits. The rest will follow. Because yes, truth will cost you something. But lies will cost you everything eventually. And when the cost becomes too high, you'll wish you had chosen discomfort sooner. So ask yourself, what lie have I made a home in? And what truth am I finally ready to let in? Let it hurt. Let it heal. Let it set you free. Not because it's easy, but because it's real. And real is always worth it.